Namaste students, welcome back to Modern College of Pharmacy. Myself is Dr. Atul Phatak. We are studying here biopharmaceutics and pharmacokinetics in the lecture series regarding factors affecting absorption of drug. Now our today's discussion is sixth factor, that is the physicochemical properties, sixth physicochemical property like salt form of a drug. Let us discuss regarding salt form of a drug. As we know students, most of the times we observe the drug substances, they are either weakly acidic in nature or they are weakly basic in nature or they are available in the salt form. Why they are available in the salt form? The salt form of a drug have significant effect on the physicochemical properties of the drug, which influences its quality, safety and performance. When we say it, salt form is significant in improving physicochemical property, then which property we expect here to be get improved is the solubility of a drug, and because of this improvement in the solubility, dissolution rate of a drug, it will get improved. Further, it have its effect on the better absorption. Therefore, the important effect of salt form of a drug is improvement in absorption rate of a drug. Generally, with weakly acidic drug, a strong base is prepared, such as sodium salt or potassium salt. Whereas, in weakly basic drugs, a strong acid salt is prepared, like hydrochloride salt or sulfate salts. This salt formation, how it takes place? For that drug, it will get converted into a medium or into aqueous medium solution, water, into its ionized form. The counter ion, that is the salt we are preparing, that counter ion, it will get again converted into in its ionized counter ion form, and this ionic interaction will get crystallized into or they will form a drug salt here. For example, for the salts of weak acid, the concentration of H plus ions, that is in diffusion layer, that is why concentration of H plus in D is very less than the concentration of H plus ions in B, that is the bulk. For the salts of weak bases, the concentration of H plus ions in the diffusion layer is very high, and concentration of H plus ions in the concentration of H plus ions in the bulk. Here this D and B, what it represents is the concentration in diffusion layer and concentration in bulk of the solution. Now let us understand how this concentration in the diffusion layer and concentration in the bulk, how it is going to help to that drug for its solubility or improvement in the solubility. See, at a given pH, the solubility of a drug, whether it is acidic or basic or it's a salt, it is a constant value. While considering the salt form of drug, pH of the diffusion layer is important, not the pH in the bulk. Diffusion layer means the pH which is near to the surface of that solid drug particle. The salt of weak acid increases due to the salt. It is available in a salt. The salt of weak acid increases the pH of the diffusion layer, and which will promote the solubility and dissolution of that weak acid and further its absorption. Reverse to the salts of weak bases. as the salts of weak bases, it lowers the pH near the surface of that solid particle, means lowers the pH of the diffusion layer, and thus promotes the solubility, and thus it promotes the absorption of a drug. The other approach to enhance the dissolution and absorption rate of certain drugs is by formation of in situ salt, that is by improving, increasing pH of the microenvironment of the drug by using buffering agents. This is true for aspirin or penicillin like drugs. But sometimes more soluble salt form of drug may result into a poor absorption. It is not always beneficial. For example, salt form of phenobarbital or sodium salt form of a phenobarbital and phenobarbital. The tablet of salt of phenobarbital, when it is swallowed, it did not get disintegrate. Thus, there is effect on the dissolution, and thus there are the chances of poor absorption. Coming to the benefits of the salt formation of a drug, this is one model drug which we can see what is happening to the dissolution profile of that drug when it is converted into a various salt forms. Say for example, the dissolution for the free drug, how it goes with time, the concentration of drug dissolved with respect to time, that graph we can see for the free drug when it is getting converted into the salt, that is calcium salt or better potassium salt, how it improvises the dissolution properties of that weak acid. The same mechanism which we have explained earlier, how the salt formation improvises the solubility and dissolution rate of the drug, that we are going to see here by studying this diagram. Here we are taking the example of a weak acid. At the surface of the weak acid solid particle of that drug particle, we can observe here the diffusion layer when it is in the medium, in the aqueous medium. What will happen? The surface or diffusion layer, here the pH will get increased. The pH, say for example, it improvises to up to 6, and from this diffusion layer the drug will get again further moved to the bulk of the solution where the pH is again less, it is lower. Say for example, bulk pH is 1 to 3. But this higher pH in the diffusion layer, it helps that drug to get it solubilized, and this diffusion of a soluble drug particles, it will go through the GI lumen and it will cross the barrier and enters into the next environment. Sometimes what happens, due to this drastic change in the pH conditions from pH 5 to 6 to pH 1 to 3, some fine precipitate will form. This fine precipitate of weak acid, it will get dissolved into the medium, into the fluids, because the fluids or medium, it is in the bulk, it is available, and rapidly this precipitate will get dissolved, and then drug will be available in a solution form, and then it crosses the barrier and enters into the next compartment. Now coming to the final part, ending this salt form, we are going to discuss few examples of the drugs, how it is beneficial, how it is significance. So the examples of salt form of a drug. For the steroidal salts, they are useful to prolong the duration of action. Not only the salt form improvises the dissolution, it can be used to prolong the duration of action also. Chloramphenicol palmitate, this salt form is not only improvising the solubility and dissolution, but it is used to overcome the bad taste of that drug also. Erythromycin, a stolate, it enhances the stability of the drug in the GI tract. Also it decreases the local and systemic side effects. The choline and isopropanol amine salts of theophylline, it will get dissolved 3 to 4 times more rapidly, and it may shows the better absorption. Now when we want to summarize this, the salt form, how it is important, how it is useful. Let us discuss, take a review what we have discussed for the salt form of a drug. The dissolution rate of a salt of a weak acid is greater in GI fluids than the free acid itself. Therefore, the rate of drug absorption and the therapeutic activity of the salts, it is expected to be better. Hence, salts are preferred over the weak acids in the design of dosage form. Example, tolbutamide sodium, novobiocin sodium. We can see the tolbutamide, which is anti-diabetic drug. In its sodium salt form, we can see the dissolution rate is improvised in 1000 times in 0.1 normal hydrochloric acid. Similarly, for the novobiocin, the sodium salt is showing the oral bioavailability improvement more than 10 times. So these are the examples which are available. The dissolution rate of a salt of weakly basic drug will be more than the pure base. Example is ciprofloxacin hydrochloride has faster dissolution rate than ciprofloxacin. Similarly, the salt form is not always beneficial. Sometimes it is having limitations also, some disadvantages also. It may go for the poor solubility also. The best example is aspirin. Aluminum aspirin is found to be slowly absorbed and therefore less available than the aspirin. So that is why, because what happens, sometimes the salt of a weak acid, it may get precipitated into the gastric pH. Okay. So if you want to summarize salt form of a drug, how it is beneficial in 2 lines. So drugs which are often chemically made into their salt forms to enhance drug dissolution, which boosts its absorption into the bloodstream and thus it increases the effectiveness of the drug. So the salt form of a drug is to improvise the physicochemical properties of the drug and thus the dissolution rate and thus improvement into the absorption of a drug. So like this physicochemical property is very important in factors affecting absorption of a drug. Thank you very much. Happy learning. Keep learning.